UNO, or what is called as United Nations Organization, is an organization where numerous nations across the globe united under one umbrella, and the sole idea was to ensure that there is peace, harmony, and all the regions have an opportunity for cultural, economic, and social development. Now, with this idea, United Nations was established on 24th of October 1945, and that was at the end of the Second World War. Now, this 24th October is celebrated every year as the as the day of UN, or the UN Day. Now, the flag of the United Nations is interesting. There are two olive branches on the side with the globe in the center, and in the polar map there is the world which is depicted. The headquarters of United Nations are based in New York City in United States. However, the European headquarters are at Geneva. So again, important to note. Now there are six different official languages that are part of United Nations. So if there is speech in any of these languages, it is automatically translated to other 5. So these languages are important: Arabic, Chinese, French, Russian, Spanish, and of course the one we are talking about, English. So these are the 6 languages under which are considered as the official language of United Nations. So we have talked about the flag, we have talked about the official language, we have talked about the headquarters so far. Now the total number of members. As of now, there are 193 nations. In 2011, South Sudan joined it as a member nation, and therefore the count became 193. What have been the reasons which led to the formation of United Nations are really important. The first was a constant fear of death and destruction. After the 2 world wars, there was a constant fear that there can be mass spread destruction and even huge number of casualties, specifically after the Second World War, and therefore there was a need to restore peace within the member nations, or within the across the globe. The next was the nuclear weapons. Now in the Second World War, we saw there was a significant use of nuclear weapon. Hiroshima and Nagasaki has faced the effect of it, and it was believed that these nuclear weapons can lead to omnicide. Omnicide means, omni means everyone, side means death. So death of everyone. And therefore it was called as MAD, that is mutually assured destruction. A destruction in which none can actually grow, and it would be detrimental for the whole world. So there was a significant fear of nuclear weapons and the use of nuclear weapons. The next was the League of Nations, which existed from 1920 to 1939. Before the Second World War, actually worked well. This was after the First World War that League of Nations was established. The League of Nations had good success in the first 10 years, but it did not work well in the later years, and therefore there was a need to bring peace and to ensure security among the member nations. So with this idea, United Nations was established. Now, what were the events that led to establishment of United Nations? It was not all of the sudden at one night United Nations was established. The efforts were long before. So the first paramount effort that we can cite here was the Atlantic Charter. Now this Atlantic Charter was important. This was a charter that happened in 1941. The British Prime Minister Churchill and the US President Roosevelt actually met on a battleship in the Atlantic Oceans near Newfoundland, and there they decided that okay, we must respect the sovereignty and integrity. We must settle the disputes peacefully and encourage cooperation. So this was the basis that led to further establishment of United Nations. So we would understand the sequence of events and the milestones that led to establishment of UN. So the first was the Atlantic Charter. The second one was Washington Declaration. Washington Declaration happened in 1942, and this was again a declaration in Washington by Roosevelt. So the President of United States, Roosevelt, said that 26 nations signed the UN Declaration at the first round in Washington. So there were 26 nations which came forward. The next was the Dumbarton Oak. So Dumbarton Oak Conference happened in 1944 and it had representation from few of the major states, for example Britain, America, Russia and China, and these leaders met for a very long duration from 21st August till 24th of September for nearly a month, and they formulated the draft for UN. Now this Dumbarton Oaks conference is important. The next another important conference was San Francisco Conference. San Francisco Conference was a conference where 50 nations attended it on 26th of January 1945. Later on 15th of October, Poland joined it, so the member nations increased from 50 to 51. And after the San Francisco Conference on 26th of January, we saw that on 24th of October, there was the final establishment of UN. Now, UN establishment happened only after it was ratified by 5 major powers. That time, the major powers were Britain, America, Russia, China, and France. So, these 5 nations, once they agreed on and ratified, the UN was officially established. Besides this, there were 46 other nations. So how many nations in all? 46 plus 5. So 51 nations in all. And it's important to note, India was among the 51 nations who proposed the formulation of United Nations and was the original member of United Nations. So we understood the sequence of events, that is starting with the Atlantic Charter, then we had the Washington Declaration, Dumbarton Oaks Conference, San Francisco Conference, and finally the establishment of United Nations. Now once the United Nations was established, what was the purpose? As we already said, the world had